It is Patron Appreciation Day here on Patreon. I had to come over and make a video for you guys just to say thank you, to tell you, how much I appreciate it, which I say very often, but I should hit that hammer and a nail again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's still sort of mind-blowing to me that you guys do support the channel in the way that you do. Garageband and Beyond, as you know, started 10 years ago, and it's been a very interesting ride since the very beginning. And something like Patreon has really been an extra, an extra incentive. It's such an amazing platform. And so, of course, we do have to thank Jack Conte and the entire team down at Patreon. But I also personally need to thank Jack Conte for being my very first patron. Jack, you've been on Garageband and Beyond. You've been a constant inspiration musically through Pamplemousse and Scary Pockets. What you have given to the community, online community, and to musicians is truly invaluable. And so that is, if you guys don't know Jack Conte, he created Patreon with a team of people, but I think it was initially his idea. He's also the man from Pamplemousse. Hell of a nice guy. Unbelievably talented songwriter. Jack, if by any chance you actually watch this, dude, I would love it if you actually put out some music on your old personal channel. I know you haven't, and I know why you don't anymore, because you're super, super busy with all your other projects, but man, I do miss hearing your original stuff. I will say that. Anyway, so Jack Conte, thank you so much. I also want to shout out to a bunch of you guys. So I'm just going to read down a list here. My eyes are going to wander from the camera. So Richard Suter, guy, dude, you've been a patron for a long time now, I think. And thank you. Jack Dawes, thank you. Let's see. Let's just go down here as fast as I can. Mark Tomlinson, you comment a lot. You've been a big supporter over the years, I know. And so thank you very much. Carl, nope, that's no longer Paolo Unger. Now, Paolo Unger, I believe, he's an old school Garageband and Beyond follower. He followed me way back in the day, and I've met him. He's come to my shows here in Philadelphia. He's not even from the United States, but he does travel a bunch. So, Paolo, when you came here, it was so nice to meet you. And of course, thank you so much for the continued support. I mean, it's got to be, you probably been watching me for 9 years or something, right? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you say. Jeffrey Kirkland, dude, unbelievable amount of support from you. You're definitely one of my top patrons. You comment a lot. You're always super kind. You ask good questions. Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Jeffrey Kirkland. Where did I leave off there? I lost my place on the thing. Okay, here we go. Joe Williams, I think you're kind of new. I'm not sure. This thing that I'm looking at here doesn't tell me when you subscribed to the Patreon page, but Joe, thank you very much. Matt Potter, thank you, man. Super kind and generous of you, of all of you. So kind and generous. Brian Maragno, buddy, another guy who comments a lot, leaves great questions, is really active on the channel and here on the Patreon page. Dude, thank you so much. Sean Stewart, man, I can't wait to hear those new songs. Sean Stewart is somebody that I have mixed a bunch of music for in the past. You can find it online. And from what I was told today, I believe there's a whole other album coming my way to mix for him. So Sean, the fact that you use the mixing service and the fact that you sponsor the videos and stuff, the ones you like, supposedly, or presumably rather, dude, I appreciate it. You're a hell of a guy. That is super awesome of you. Let's keep going down. Sean Stewart, yeah, we said that. Dale Thornton, there's another name I see commenting a lot. Dale, buddy, I love you. Thank you. So appreciative. Let's keep going. Tim Jones, I think you're pretty new too. Thank you, man. Welcome if you are new. If I'm wrong about that, sorry. But thank you. And oh, by the way, after this, we're going to talk a little bit about some new equipment in my studio, stuff that I haven't made reviews for yet, and something that I'm literally using for the very first time as of an hour ago. Anyway, Matthew Pagano, I think you're new too. So thank you. Yeah, all the new people. It's been super nice to get a bunch of new patrons lately. That's really kind and awesome. Now here's the name. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right. Eekneek. Thank you. You know, I think you're new as well. So welcome and thank you. Steve Kirby, buddy. Thank you. Alex Overall, I've seen your name come up in comments a bunch, so thank you very, very much for watching and supporting the channel. Who else? Here we go. Well, we said Jack Conte, major top supporter of the channel here. He was my very first patron, as I said. Harold Spawak, possibly saying that wrong. I do apologize about that, but thank you. And you know, all the stuff that I said before, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with new ways to say it, but Harold, thank you very much, man. I totally appreciate your support. Let's keep going here. Greyhound, somebody doesn't say your name. I don't see it, just says Greyhound. So thank you. You've been a good supporter for a while, it looks like. CJ Marcicano, depending on how you say it. CJ, buddy, thank you so much. You're a big supporter of the channel. I see that. And I've seen your comments. And again, thank you, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. David Leduc. Yeah, that sounds right. David Leduc. Thank you, buddy. It's awesome that you guys, and you too, David, that you like what I make and that you keep watching and keep sponsoring the video. So David, thank you so much. James Sewell, buddy, I can see right here, you've been a top supporter of the channel. So thank you so much. I'm super glad that you like the videos I make and are getting stuff out of the tutorials. I'm pretty sure you're one of the people that watches the mixed breakdowns a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Andrew Welling, thank you very much. You're a good supporter there, I see. Carter Canyon, buddy, thank you very much. Michael and Carrie Duke. Michael and Carrie Duke, you guys are great. Thank you so much. I think you're new as well, so welcome and thank you. And who's this here? Thomas L. Gotta say thank you to you. I think you're new as well. So well, relatively new. I think you've been around for a little while. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. It happens. Thomas L. Thank you very much. Jason Blaney. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Glenn, I'm going to start going fast because I don't want this to be just like, you know. But if you're one of these people waiting at the end of the list, I'm sorry. I might not say too much. Jason, thank you very much. You've actually been a very supportive supporter, so thank you. Glenn Letts, we said that, and thank you, buddy. I know you comment and leave, you know, questions, and I know you watch a lot, so thank you very much, Glenn. I really appreciate that. Takax Gergio, oh boy, I'm totally killing that name, I'm sure. Takax, Takacs. Thank you, and I think you're new as well. Max Ruger, oh, he's no longer, but Max Ruger, if you happen to see this, thank you. Rusty May, thank you very much. Looks like you're new as well. Trevor Sanders, buddy, I know you comment on pretty much everything. So Trevor Sanders, thank you very much. Super kind of you, generous of you, awesome. Oh, and look at this. Jolyn is on here. Hey, Jolyn. If you actually get to see this, hello, Jolyn. I appreciate that. It's kind of you. Anyway, okay, so that is that. You guys, I really do appreciate it, and it makes a world of difference to all the people who use this platform as like one of our multiple sources of income. Now, me, you know, I do typically try to take the Patreon money and buy stuff. So, for example, you're listening to me speak through my new AKG C414, which you guys helped me get, and so, man, that's amazing. You're also listening to me through my brand new interface. So if you didn't know, here's the old one. Oh, it's sort of the end of an era for this little guy right here. I love this thing, and I need to figure out what to do with it. Maybe should I give it away to one of you guys? That might be something to do. I have made a ton of good music with this thing. This has been on every single Music Monday song. It's made albums. It still functions perfectly well. It is the one with the DSP chip in it. So that's pretty cool because it means it has its own CPU inside. It has its own little chip inside, which not only relieves my computer of a bunch of, you know, work, but it also allows me to do things like compress signals on the way in. Now, I don't believe I can do that with the new one that I got, but I haven't really used that particular feature all that much lately. So when I decided to get the new Focusrite Claret 4 Pre, that's what I got. I'm gonna pop up an image of it now. The 4 Pre is sick. I just plugged it in like an hour ago, and all I did was listen to music because I heard all this stuff about the converters coming out, the output converters, how good they are, and it's totally true. Like, man, the low end is so detailed. It's like really focused. Focusrite, yeah. So the detail in the low end is sick, and the high end is super smooth and clean. Not that this is bad by any means. I love this thing, been using it for years. I would highly recommend it. I love this thing. But I think it was just time to upgrade. You know, I'm getting newer microphones. I'm getting some new equipment in here. I have a preamp that's still on its way. But anyway, I just wanted to get something with nicer preamps in it anyway. And the Claret has really, really nice preamps in it. And it has that air feature, which is like a transformer simulator. So it's super cool. Probably should have turned it on for this just to listen to it and hear what it sounds like. But I didn't. Anyway, patrons on Patreon, you guys, I don't want to blab at you too much, but thank you so much. It's truly, truly, truly the reason that GarageBand and Beyond has continued. And because the ad revenue situation over there is changing all the time, and it's like in constant flux, and but it's really sad. Like, I mean, literally, I make like, I don't even know. I feel bad telling you guys because it's like money stuff. I'm older and like we're taught not to talk about money. But on average, the ad revenue for GarageBand and Beyond, considering I've been on for 10 years, I have over 500 videos. It is literally like in the $230 range a month. It's pretty sad. So that should give you an idea of really, truly how important Patreon is. For me to like continue making like 3 videos a week or 2 videos a week, depending on the week when I'm not busy or traveling and stuff, for like $230 a month, it's really just not worth it for me. Like, I love to teach and I love that you guys get stuff out of it. But the amount of time that it takes, the equipment that it takes, the work that it takes, if you were to break that down, I mean, just say perfect world, I make 3 videos a week, right? So that is 12 videos in a month for, easy numbers. Again, let's just call that $200, because sometimes it is just flat out like $205. It's just really, that would be gut wrenching for me. It would be hard. So Patreon is super, super important to a channel like GarageBand and Beyond, and I'm still trying to grow it. I'm not going away. Everybody tells me I cannot regrow GarageBand and Beyond into what it is, or what it was, but that's totally untrue. I am getting new subscribers, and the subscription rate's going back up. There's more patrons coming onto the Patreon page. Everything's on the up and up right now. I worked super hard over the last year to get the ball rolling again, and it's totally working. So, but it's you people out there on Patreon who are watching this video right now, and only, it's going to be here only, right? Hashtag Patron Appreciation Day. It's you guys that made that really possible for me to really do. So that's it. Thank you very much. Lots of stuff coming up. I will tell you, the preamp that I got was the Heritage Audio 73. It's like the UA 70. No, not UA, but it's the Heritage Audio 73. It's a little single channel preamp. I'm super excited to get that. It's been back ordered, and so that stinks, but whatever. I'm gonna get it someday. And yeah, so you guys just got a bunch of secret information out of me. And that's part of being on the Patreon page. So you guys, one more time, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. I really appreciate the support. Lots of good stuff to come up soon. Mix breakdown will be coming out very soon of this week's Music Monday song. So, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, peace and love.